Hello and welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to send Slack notification for new ClickFunnels contact. So here my objective is that every time a new contact is created in ClickFunnels, which is a marketing platform, then automatically a notification must be sent to my team, which is sitting on Slack. Now to do this, we'll have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger will be ClickFunnels, then my action application will be Slack. Now to understand how you can integrate and automate this entire process yourself without the need of any coding skills, let's begin. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. You can reach here by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. Once done and you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this and this dialog box has appeared here. You have to give a name to your workflow. You can give any random name. I'm going to name it as per my objective, which is to send Slack notification for new ClickFunnels contact. Now here you can select the folder. I have done that. Here I'm going to click on Create. So as we do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of what happens in your trigger application. Now let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you make a payment, then you get a notification on SMS about the amount debited. How does that happen? With the help of automation. In such a case, your trigger is the payment gateway and your action application can be any SMS sending application. Now let's come to our use case. So here my trigger application will be ClickFunnels. Let's click on this. Then we have the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it will be new contact created. Now you can see here we have received this webhook URL. This URL is going to act as a bridge for connecting ClickFunnels and Pabbly Connect. I'm going to copy this. Once done, here we have the help text. Please read this carefully. Now let me show you exactly what we have to do. So this here is my ClickFunnels account, and here we are going to go to settings. Within settings, we have webhooks, and then we have add new endpoint. Let's click on this tab, and now here we have to name this workflow. Let's say it is a test integration, and then we have to paste the URL that we have just received, and the event type here will be contact created. Here I am going to click on create endpoint, and we can see our endpoint has been created. Once this is done, let me take you back to Pabbly Connect. So here it is saying that it is waiting for webhook response, which means that now we have to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. To do this, I already have created a form. Let me take you there. So this is the form that I have created. So I'm going to click on get started today, and here I'm going to fill in these details. The first name is Smart, the last name is user1. Then we have the email address which is smartuser1234@pabblytudes.com, and here we have the mobile number. Now as soon as I click on submit, so here you can see that the form has been submitted. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received the response there. And here you can see we have received the response. The subject type is contact. Here is the subject ID. Then we have the event type, event ID. Now as I scroll down, so here we have got the details. This is the phone number. Here we have the last name. Then we have received the email address of the person, created date and time. Now once we have received this information, I want that the information about this newly created user should be sent to my team, which is sitting on Slack. To do this, I'm going to choose my action application here as Slack. Let's click on this. And the action event here will be to send channel message. Here I'm going to click on connect. So now Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Slack account. So here I have selected add new connection. Why? Because we are setting up this connection for the first time. Connect with Slack. I already have logged into my Slack account. Now here we have to enter the token type. Now whenever I'm sending these messages to my team, they may or may not contain some video URLs, some images, etc. In that case, we usually go for user. So I'm going to paste the same here and click on save. As we do that, now Pabbly Connect is requesting permission to access the Pabbly Slack workspace. So here I'm going to click on allow. And once done, we can see that the authorization has been successful, which means that Slack and Pabbly Connect are now connected. Now we have to fill in this information. To understand this, first I'm going to take you to my Slack account. So here I have different workspaces, and here I'm working on Pabbly workspace. Within this workspace, we have got different channels. Now I have created a channel. The name is ClickFunnels Contacts. You can create your own channel by clicking on this Add Channels tab. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect. First of all, the channel, the name was ClickFunnels Contacts. Then we have the message. So here I'm going to write, team, a new contact has been created in ClickFunnels. Details are. Now here we have name, email address and mobile number. This information we had received in the step above. Now I want to retrieve the information here. How can I do that? I'm going to use the method which is mapping. So you can see this previous step here. Click on this and here you have got all the details. Now we need the name. So this here is the first name. Now give us space, go back here, and this here is the last name. Then we need the email address. So here is the email address. Then we need the mobile number. Here we have the mobile number. Now this method with which we have added the information here is known as mapping. And this is important so that every time your workflow runs in real time and it has received some new data, so that data can be taken here. Otherwise, if I had written this manually, then this information would have become static, which means it wouldn't have changed. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So this is the message. Now, if you have any image, you can add the URL here, all text, bot name, bot icon, etc. This information is not mandatory and this is just a test case. So I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response according to which now the team must have received this message. Let's go and check the same. And yes, we have received the message. So this means that our integration is a success. Now let's check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to integrations form. Let's quickly refresh this page. And this time I'm going to add these details. The first name is Sue, the last name is new123. This here is the email address and then the mobile number. Let's click on submit. Now, as soon as the form is submitted, what should happen? Automatically, the message must be received by my team. Let's go and check the same. And here we can see we have received another message. So this means that our integration here is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So here our trigger was ClickFunnels, where the event was new contact created. Then our action application was Slack, where the event was to send channel message. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.